Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for this is your bonus reading for March 2021. This is going to be a little different for you, Virgo. We're going to jump right in here, but we're going to answer the top 5 most important things that are coming in for you this month. In your first row here, we're going to take a look at your current energies, just going to do a current energy check-in. In your second row here, we're going to look at what you don't see coming for you. In your third row, we're going to take a look at how they feel about you. So basically anybody on your mind, doesn't have to be love, could be business, work, whatever. And in your last row, we're going to look at any urgent messages from your guides or from your ancestors that want to come through this month. Then at the end, we are going to pull 3 yes or no question cards. So just think of up to 3 questions if you wish. And we will pull 3 cards, and I will give you a yes or a no to the questions that I don't answer. So let's see what is going on for you at this time, Virgo. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising as well for a full picture of what's going on for you, Virgo. But Virgo. Let's see here. Definitely let me know what you think of this type of reading. I try to come up with a reading where I give a lot of information on different topics that I always get asked as well. So if you have any other questions that you would like to see in a reading like this, definitely let me know. But you have the Land Between card. Again, this is your current energy check-in. So I do feel like you're in between 2 worlds here, kind of, with the Land Between card. It's like you're kind of waiting to wake up to something here. I feel you're waiting for something to kind of hit you in the head. So it's like you could be waiting for, it's like you're waiting for inspiration to strike, is what I feel here with this Land Between energy. It's actually a pretty simple row, is what I would say to you here. Yeah, you have the Beyond the Ordinary card. It's almost like you have a skill you don't realize is special, is what I would say to you here, Virgo. You have the Judgment card, the Magician, and the 9 of Cups. I keep getting work, work, work. Like the word just work is repeating in my head. It's like work, 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 work. And I just keep hearing that. I don't think this is talking about work. I feel like this is talking about getting moving. Again, as far as your current energies are concerned, you have the Judgment card, Magician, 9 of Cups. I feel like you're waiting for a revelation. It's like you're waiting for something that probably isn't going to show up. I feel like you're waiting for inspiration that just isn't going to show up, but I feel like you could make it show up. How? By getting to work. So, like, let's say, I feel like some of you are working on a specific project, like writing a book or something like that, but maybe you're stuck. I feel like this is saying, just put words on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to make sense, right? I feel like it's literally just saying, just go through the motions of something that you're trying to manifest or create, and it will show up, plain and simple. So I feel like that's what that work, 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 work message is saying, is it's just saying, take action on something here, and you will be very successful. And now I'm choking, so maybe you need to speak, or maybe you need to say something as well. Here, Virgo, maybe you need to speak up and, speak your mind or something like that here, I feel. Definitely something about boundaries coming up in this row as well. The Magician is pointing down to this 9 of Wands here. And we will kind of, I've been creating messages from all the rows, even though they're separate questions. Virgo, we're going to look at everything. And I feel that in a lot of ways that you are kind of setting certain boundaries here. I do feel like you're very happy. I feel like you're trying to escape this though. It's almost like I feel with that Judgment card, with the 9 of Cups here, it's like, 9 of Cups is good. It's a card of wishes and receiving something you wish for. But I feel like that the 10 of Cups exists, It's like I'm getting this feeling of, that there's something beyond the ordinary. That there's something more special. It doesn't matter what area of life this is for you. Could be work, could be business, could be love, spirituality, health, pretty much anything. I feel like you're at a certain level and it's like you're just wanting growth. By the way, I'm going to clarify each row right away. You have the 2 Wands, leaving a comfort zone, growth, card of taking the lead as well here, Virgo. The Page of Cups, could be new love coming in for you here. And you have the 10 of Cups. There you go. With the King of Wands. Like I said, I feel like you are building really simple row. Plain and simple. Like I said, I feel like you are just building towards your 10 of Cups. This could be love, but to me, the 10 of Cups is just anything. 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty, and it's a lot of happiness, but it's really total contentment. The 9 of Cups is a card of contentment, but the 10 of Cups is just better, right? So I feel this is pretty good. Maybe you're in a decent place right now. I'm not saying your life is perfect. It can always improve, but I also feel like you're kind of like saying, you know what? I know that I can get that one extra cup. It's like something is missing in your life. Could be love. Here's the love showing up here with the Page of Cups. If you're hoping for love. For others, like I said, I do feel like you're imagining something here. He is imagining the fish that's in this cup on the Page of Cups. It's like you're trying to manifest something with this Magician. The Magician is pointing to your answer. Your answer is the Nine of Wands here. So if you're trying to manifest anything, love, business, money, spirituality, doesn't matter. The Nine of Wands is a card of experimentation. It says you need to try as many different ways as you possibly can to manifest whatever it is you want. But I'm also getting this action thing, like I was saying, like if you're writing a book or if you're starting a YouTube channel or whatever, I feel like this is saying, doesn't matter what you put out, just put stuff out, and then your answers will show up, is what I feel this is saying, if that makes sense. So there you go. In your next row here, we're going to look at what you don't see coming at this time. And right now, you have the flow card. I feel like, again, probably what you don't see coming is the fact that if you just get started on something, the answers will flow to you here in a lot of ways. Again, it's funny because I'm working on a new YouTube channel. I've been working on it for like 2 years. And, I keep getting stuck, basically, and I have that feeling. It's a hard feeling to describe for you, Virgo, but I feel like it's the feeling of just needing to get started and put things out there. I can't tell you how many people, it's like start a YouTube channel, and they start as one thing and they turn into another, right? And it's because they have to put in the practice, right? And I really get this energy in these first 2 rows of kind of needing to put the practice into something here, or needing to put more practice into something in general, is what I would say to you. Yeah, you have a solitude card. I feel like you're leaving solitude in a lot of ways, though. You have the Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Wands here. I feel that there is an opportunity for a new beginning for you here. And again, this is something you don't see coming. I also feel that after that you've already had your Ten of Swords. You could have been stabbed in the back here. Something could have come crashing down in your life. I do feel something that really has I feel like saying taken the wind out of your sails, like something that has dragged you down almost here, Virgo. I feel like it's something you've already experienced and have already gone through. For some of you, I feel this is health related. For others, I feel that this is just more kind of like emotional, kind of like an emotional upset here with the Ten of Swords. But what I will tell you with the Ten of Swords is he's making a symbol with his hands that represents luck. So I actually feel that at this time, what you don't see coming is after the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of luck. Yes, you are wounded. Yes, you have experienced a lot of difficulties recently, I feel, here, Virgo, and you've gone through a lot. But I feel like this card is saying you need to keep trying again. It's my card of experimentation, the Nine of Wands. But let's clarify that. And see, you have the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands card of conviction, knowing that you know that something is going to be successful. Five of Cups, needing to turn around. It's like I always say, you could be sad about something, but there's something so much better coming in for you. That's what this row is saying. Is like you could be currently sad about something that took the wind out of your sails here, Virgo. But if you turn around, you'll see not only these 2 cups, but you'll also see this bridge that leads to this castle. I always say 5 of Cups does not represent just 2 cups. It represents the bridge and the castle. He is crying because he thinks he can't get to that castle. So I feel like for some of you, what you don't see coming is something really great. Yeah, you have the Five of Wands as well. Avoid conflict here as well, is what I would say to you. I feel like you need to be committed to kind of looking on the bright side of life, looking for things to be happy about with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card of gratitude. It's weird. All 3 water signs I've done so far, and I'm doing now, and all 3 water signs had something about needing to be grateful. So gratitude could be very powerful for the month of March, for sure. I'm not big on that, by the way. I know a lot of law of attraction people and stuff, they always say, oh, you have to be grateful for everything. But it's like sometimes we really don't have something to be grateful for. There's no doubt about it, right? But what I would say is I feel like this month being grateful would be very helpful for you. Next, for how your person feels about you, this could be love, but it could also be a boss, a mentor, people you work with. Take it as it resonates. You have the time to go card. So for some of you, it's like I do feel there's conflict here with the Five of Wands. For others, it's kind of weird because I know we're asking how your person feels about you, but I kind of get the feeling that this is you here, Virgo. I feel like you think that it's time to go. I feel like you think it's time to move on. Even the Two of Cups is, a stepping stone soulmate. So I feel for some of you, it's like you that kind of feels like moving on here. For some of you, it's like somebody's willing to fix this, but I don't know. There's like too much conflict here. We'll clarify and see what happens, but I feel like if you're thinking of a person, they're willing to fix it. For others, like if you're thinking about a person in work or business, I feel like they are willing to kind of like help you work more. I'm getting something about mentorship as well. Kind of said that earlier, but I'm getting something about like someone wanting to help you grow almost with this energy. You have the Two of Cups. the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands here, it's almost like someone is conflicted. It's like they're waiting for something. They're waiting for something to change. And this is why I feel like you are probably going to walk away. Even though this is how they feel about you, I feel like you are probably going to walk away. And I feel like they feel it as well, because it's like they're waiting. Like I feel it just waiting energy. And it's like they're not taking action with this Three of Wands. They're waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. Two of Cups to me is a stepping stone soulmate. Stepping stone soulmate, usually we have a very strong connection with, because they remind us of like something we went through years ago, maybe. So I feel this is like a stepping stone soulmate energy, but I also feel that you see that and you're probably walking away if this is a person. I feel for some of you, you are dealing with like a very immature person as well. And maybe I do feel this person is kind of seeing the error in their ways, but it's like they're not fixing it with the Three of Wands. So let's clarify this row as well for you, Virgo, and see what we get. You have the Ace of Pentacles, definitely new love. I feel like you're focusing on new love here, and the Ten of Swords. This is probably the conflict that you have experienced, the loss of a person here maybe, but it's like I feel like this is someone new coming in for you as well. And the Eight of Swords, too stuck. I feel like this person is too stuck in their head, you know, in general. So if you're wondering how a person feels about you, I feel like they're just too stuck to make an offer here, and this is pushing you towards new love. Again, it's kind of one of those moments where I feel like you already know the answer to the question. This is one of those kind of questions where I feel you're already kind of moving past it in the first place. So, you know, really, was it worth answering? Probably not, Virgo, right? Yeah, I think you're choosing your own happiness here in this row, and you're probably focusing on new love. Ace of Pentacles, focusing on something new here. This person's too stuck, like I said. In your last row here, as far as any urgent messages from your guides or your ancestors, you have the Milk and Honey card, so a lot of happiness coming in for you here. Happy, happy, this card here. I feel like they want you to know that there is a lot of happiness coming in for you. I feel like your guides want you to know that there are a lot of really good things to look forward to as well. You have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of growth and a lot of good things coming in for you. Five of Pentacles, I feel, is your guides really wanting you to focus on, you know, the happiness and good things that are coming in for you here. The Five of Pentacles says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. And so I feel like for some of you, anything that makes you feel weak, whether it's a person, a belief, words, doesn't matter. I feel like your guides want you to think more positively with the Five of Pentacles energy. I feel like they want you to let that go. For others, I feel like this sense of like your guides bringing clarity into you with the Queen of Swords. So I do feel if you have been confused about making any decisions or where your life is headed, I feel like there's a great deal of clarity coming in for you here. Eight of Wands, trust your messages. Eight of Wands says you could be receiving messages from your guides in your dreams or in your daydreams. But I keep getting the word trust popping into my head because I feel like you could be denying it. It's like maybe you feel a certain way about something and then you don't trust it, but then you turn out to be right. So I would say don't turn away from your intuition here, but also you could be having dreams, and I feel like they're much more significant than you think. So I would say don't write your dreams off and things like that with that energy. You have the Ten of Wands here. Definitely let go of any burdens. Let go of things that make you feel weak, like I said. And the Wheel of Fortune, your destiny is changing. Your future life is becoming more beyond the ordinary. I feel like you're just waiting. You have all these cards. You have this in-between card here, and you have this time to go card. I feel like you have been kind of, this is my purgatory card, by the way, here, Virgo. It's kind of like you're stuck in this in-between world where it's like you're not sure if you're moving forwards or backwards. I feel this whole reading is saying that really your guides are pushing you forward. You're about to be moving forward very, very quickly, probably towards, you know, abundance, success, growth, luck, a ton of luck showing up here as well. But let's do pick a card now, or yes, no. Think of up to three yes or no questions here, Virgo. And we are just going to pull cards 1, 2, and 3. And this will be the answer to your questions. Again, I was going to just make this like one card, but then I was like, no, like if people have 3 questions, feel free to ask 3 questions. So again, for card number 1 for your question, I would say yes if you put the work in. You're like the second sign that has had the Six of Pentacles on the first card as well. I think Pisces was the other one. So I would say yes to whatever your first question is. To me, the Six of Pentacles just says put the work in and you'll be successful. For card number 2, definitely a yes here with the Page of Cups. I would say more action as well. This is like good news as well coming in with Page of Cups. So I would say yes to question number 2. And for question number 3, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, if you're willing to put the work in, all the same. So for some of you, maybe you only had one question, but the answer is yes. And the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it's saying just put the work in for question number 3. But that's that, Virgo. Definitely let me know how you feel about this type of reading. Again, this was an experiment. I'm going to try to clean these up as I do them again in another month and things like that as well. Let me know if there's any other questions you'd like me to put into these readings as well. But thank you for watching, Virgo. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this month. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Virgo, and enjoy your month.